What do you make of that? 19 public school boards coming out all together. They represent 65% of students in Alberta coming out against this.
Well, I mean, I applaud them, going back to what we were saying before about, see, that's kind of a new development. That's not the kind of thing you would see in Alberta politics a few years ago. Yeah. So I think it speaks to the growing health of our democracy as a starting point. Also, of course, I think we need to hear them because they're raising a critical issue. I think that, frankly, people from all sides of the spectrum find it very easy to agree that investments in education pay off significantly down the road. And so going in there and to education and increasing our class sizes and increasing the complexity of the class makeup and undermining the quality of education received by Alberta students is not, that's, penny wise and pound foolish. It's not the right way to go. I was just talking about, what makes a good economic climate for investment. We are one of the youngest provinces in the country, but we need to be one of the best educated provinces in the country. I mean, we need to make sure that Albertans are perceived as being smart workers. And so we shouldn't be undercutting their education.
So what specifically are you going to reinstate? Because I think the Tories cut, was it special needs funding? I mean, is it going to be less teachers also?
Our platform reinstates their cuts. So our platform was to reinstate the cuts so that the 12,000 kids would be funded. And it also promotes, we also have a $75 million class size, class composition, class quality. I've taken to calling it class quality initiative. We started out by calling it class size, but then we realized that some of it would have to go to assisting with supports where the class composition was becoming more complex. So now I'm calling it the class quality initiative. But so extra funding in there. And then as well in our plan, we proposed phasing in a school nutrition program. We're the only province in the country that doesn't have one, and we need to make sure that all kids who show up in our classrooms have had enough to eat to be able to learn. And we have 145,000 kids in Alberta right now who are living in poverty, and we need to make sure that they have the same opportunities as every other kid to pull themselves out of that.